Alright, well, I was gonna go live on YouTube, but you have 50 subscribers, and I don't yet, so here we are. I just wanted to show you guys the Jimothy I'm making. He's pretty derpy, but he is Jimothy. So I didn't even write this down. I don't love this. I have an idea for a better one. So this was my first prototype. I tried to give him the hump by just increasing every other stitch on this side and just doing regular on the bottom. I did make his mask separately. I just thought I would be able to give more detail that way. His nose got a little silly because the yarn I'm using is like a little bit smaller than the yarn for the rest of the project, so it didn't really line up very well. So I don't know, this is just what I did, and I made all of his little parts separately, and I'm gonna sew them on now. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. And then I'm also running out of the gray yarn, this dark gray. So instead of making his tail kind of like how I made his legs, but with the tail colors, I just made it this. It's not beautiful, but it is Jimothy. And I keep losing all my stuff. Where is it? Oh, Samantha. Huh, where is it? Well, I guess we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. With a hook. And of course, it's like the smallest yarn ever. Here, let's see. And you know, as I was making this pattern, I was like, I don't... like, I know what a raccoon looks like, but not well enough to just, like, make it offhand. So, there's a lot of Googling of raccoons. Do any of my subscribers live in Seattle, or have they seen him in person? Or know someone that has? I don't know what, like, deformity or disorder he has. But it's pretty wicked. Pretty wicked. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so awful to do. Before I did this all the time, this is how I used to sew all of my stuff on. This is probably why I hate sewing stuff on. And I can't believe I lost... You guys want to hear a joke? It's right here. It's right here. So, that's awesome. Classic me. Classic everyone that does anything, honestly, because I feel like every time anyone crochets, they're like, they put the hook down and the hook disappears off the face of the earth. Okay, I don't know what I did to these ears, but they're not correct. But we're going with it. I'm taking him to Slime City Con. I'll probably just charge $15 just because he was very frustrating to make. But yeah, if you're in the Pittsburgh area, Western Pennsylvania, you should come to Slime City Con. I will be there. A bunch of people will be there. It's not just slime vendors, it's a bunch of different vendors. Of course, we have a boatload of slime vendors and slime accessories. There's going to be, dare I say, some celebrities there too. I'm excited to meet Sigmom, aka Kimmy Rhodes. Love her. I grew up in the 90s with a Sigmom. Her stuff is so funny. Okay, this year is... I don't know what happened to him, but we're gonna fix him up there. Okay, what? Oh my god. Look at him. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jimothy. You're much uglier this way. It's because they're like different size yarns. It's like messing me up so bad. Okay, well, we kind of fixed it. We kind of did. You have to let me know what kind of videos you guys want. I don't even know what kind of videos to do. I'm just going to do whatever I want to at this point. I am going to get my certification to be like a certified crochet teacher. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to edit videos, and then I'll just make a whole blooper reel for you guys. Because I love when people do bloopers. They're the funniest thing ever. I don't know if you guys watch Smosh videos. I love to listen to Smosh Reads Reddit while I'm working. Ugh, they crack me up. I work from home, and my husband will be like, "Are you okay up there? I can't tell if you're laughing or crying." I'm like, this is hilarious. And then I send him like 42 reels of it. It's always this last stitch is really difficult. Any bluey parents out there, difficult? Okay, his little ears. Okay, maybe he's cute now. Oh, Jimothy. Are you cute now? I do also obviously teach crochet classes. If anyone does crochet and wants to learn how to host them, teach them, I would be more than willing to share my experience and just kind of what I've learned through doing them. I taught them a lot in Montana at my family's bakery, and now that I live in Pennsylvania, I teach them on my porch. Actually, this is my porch. This is where I teach the classes. In the wintertime, I don't know if I'm gonna do them in my dining room and just put my room divider up, or if I'm gonna teach them at a local coffee shop that's like a non-profit around here. I did talk to them about it and they're interested in having me host it there. I'm just like undecided. They don't have the best parking and I have 2 driveways, or 1.5. I don't know, but I don't know, we'll see. So if you guys like want to learn, like, oh, you know, I could do that. I guarantee if you can crochet, you can teach people how to crochet. I taught classes with a couple of different people now. It was always a good time. And then you can teach more people too. That way, you know, you don't have to turn anyone away. The first class I taught was a ghost class. I had to make 3 additional classes just to hold everybody that signed up. So if I would have been able to have someone help me, you know, we could have taught everyone at one time. But it was still so much fun. And all my classes, everyone always leaves with a plushie, even if I end up finishing it for you. I'm more than happy to do that. I'm just kind of sewing this second ear again, or the first ear that I did a second time is what I'm trying to say. Just to really secure it in. I don't know who's going to buy this. If anyone buys it, I hope they got about stuck with it. That I want it to be really secure because I have 4 kids and I see how they be treating my plushies. I made my youngest son a Roomy doll. I'll post a picture of how she looked when I first made her and then how she looks now, because she's been through some stuff. She's seen some things. Well, now she doesn't see anything because her eyes are gone. Oh, crap. See, and when you're working with this big yarn, you got to make sure that you're not just going in and out of the same stitch, and then you're not even, like, sewing anything together because it's just going in and out of the same stitch. Okay, here, I think we're almost done. Please be done. Please be done. Come on. I have a loaf cat class coming up. I have flower classes, pumpkin classes, a zombie. Okay, it's really cute. It's a little bee, but he's green and dark green, and then we sew little like blood smears on him. Look at him. Okay, his ears are totally different sizes, but like it's fine. Okay, I think he's actually cute now. His tail. I was like, what am I missing? Oh, this tail is so ugly. I don't really know what happened. This is what happens when I'm just like not going off a pattern. I'm just like going crazy. But yeah, I do not have enough yarn to make a proper Jimothy tail. So this is just what he is, and I'm gonna sew it on with black because that is what is on the end of the tail. Everyone always asks me how I sew this big yarn. This is just how I do it. One of these doohickeys. Boop. And when you come to a crochet class, you get one of these. You get one of these. You get some stitch markers. You get a hook for the project that we're doing. And scissors. I'm just going to attach it to the tail first. Okay. I saw this thing where people use like skewers to hold stuff in place. I don't think it'll work with something just like this, but I've used that for, I made a really big horse one time, and I did use skewers to hold the head in place while I sewed it on. That was very useful. And I think I left them in. I think I just like pushed them down it to like give it more stability. Okay. I'm so nosy. I'm like, oh my god, he is so hot. Oh my gosh. You guys should all comment where you're tuning in from. Are you in the US? What state are you in? What country are you in? I don't know why I'm so nosy. I don't even know half my neighbors. So I'm just like, okay. My dog is out and he's fighting with a branch right now that fell. I'm not really sure if he's winning, but he loves coming out here. Our old place just did not have like the best yard for him, and he could get out of certain places of the fence, so we didn't really let him out too much like without us. But here we just put our own fence up, and he loves it. The kids love it. Okay, wait a second. That's probably good. That's probably good. I bet you I could... Oh, I should have done that first. No, it's fine. So if I decide to make another Jimothy, I will write it down, and I will either post the pattern for free on my Instagram, or I don't know if I'll have time to make a video because I wanted to make a couple other videos and I don't get a lot of time to do this, but I'm trying to kind of prioritize my time a little bit, trying to get away from like the doom scrolling and stuff, you know, and life is just busy, honestly. But crocheting and teaching crochet is something I'm like really passionate about, so I definitely want to make time for it. So okay, guys, I think we're done. I think we're done with Jimothy. What the heck did I do? Okay. Let me get his little fuzzies off. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, why do you have so much fuzzies? It's because this white yarn is from the Dollar Tree and it sucks. And it sheds so bad. Oh my god, quit it right now. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, and he can oh my god. Look at him. Or gosh, sorry everybody. Let me pick every fuzzy off of his face. Look at him! Oh my gosh. So cute. I wish I would have made the legs a little differently so he could stand up, but look at him. Okay, well I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything you guys would like to see. Thanks for watching.